Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Straight Vibing with Lady J. Happy Wednesday, hump day, camel day. Fuck, whatever. It's Wednesday. So, hope y'all are having a good week. I hope y'all are in a good headspace. Um, and thank you for tuning in. I'm about to blaze. I need to smoke this morning. Um, today, today I'm gonna talk. You know what? My thing is, I like to pre-record stuff, but sometimes I just feel that I wait to the day that I'm supposed to post and just see if if I feel that's the message I want to give or if it's something else that comes up. And I feel today I want to address learning from each other and, how we talk about haters be our motivators and how much truth there is to that, but at the same time, how much can come from learning off of other folk as well as learning from our own stuff. Um, Sometimes people figure that because we see people emulate what we do. It's like, you sound like you're biting my style and all this kind of stuff. I used to think that way, and now I sit there and I take it as a compliment because of the simple fact that maybe it was something that you did that sparked something within somebody else, right? And to tap into their capabilities. Maybe they underestimated that they could do certain types of things. You know what I mean? So when they say, let your haters be your motivators, I agree with that to a certain degree. I feel we can all learn from each other at some capacity. We don't have to take it word for word on what a person has to say because what I've been through and what you've been through and what you've been through could be similar, but very much different, as well as how I take trauma could be different as to how you take trauma. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can take bits and pieces from it and you know, make it to help them be a better version of themselves. And we really need to come together. I know in the last episode I was talking about, giving people space and respecting each other's boundaries and all that kind of stuff, but we need to be there for each other. And I also feel it's the same way when it comes to helping each other. On that note, hold on, let me take a hit. And today's episode is brought to you by my people here in the city that I'm from. Today's strain is Puntang Pie. Mm. So as I go on, you'll see me get elevated. And you guys have seen me in one episode before where I lose my train of thought, but I regain it. So bear with me. But this is my thing, right? I've learned to shut my mouth and learn to just watch people. And I find that, like I said in a previous episode, as far as being silent, and you learn a lot from being silent. It is so true. But also at the same time, being silent, you can learn off of other folk. You can see how they execute, you know, certain things, whether it's motivation, whether it's all that kind of stuff. And we can learn a lot off each other, but we're so quick to find reasons to judge somebody and find reasons to hate on them. Why? I have said before, if you know you got 1 hour left, how are you spending that last hour? Are you going to spend the last hour in a positive state where you can take something in the last 60 minutes of life? Or are you going to continue to hate on somebody or, because they believe in something different than you do or they live differently than how you would live? And just that's the problem with people. We're so quick to judge and so quick to hate. It's like, that's like the easiest thing to do. Why can't we just uplift each other? As kings and queens, that's what we're supposed to do. When a king and queen or king or queen is down, us as fellow queens and kings, we're supposed to lift each other up, help dust each other off, adjust our crown. You know what I mean? Give each other tools to make, to help us to be better versions of ourselves. But it's just at times it just seems so much easier to go on that negative. Why? And I mean, as of late, I thought that, and I was, I'd see certain things, and I'm like, huh, copy much, and then I was like, well, why am I being like that? Why be that way? That could be the tool that they needed to help them to be more successful in their endeavor, whatever it is that they're trying to do. We really, as people and as individuals, I really feel we have to denormalize hating. We have to normalize uplifting. We have to normalize helping each other as kings and queens to be better versions of ourselves instead of knocking each other down. We can learn so much off of each other. And like I've stated before in a previous episode, it's like we can, you know, we go through lives as individuals, we learn stuff. Why can't we just help people to, you know, believe in themselves and give them, for their ability to do things better and to be more successful in whatever it is that they want to, achieve. So it's as usual with everything else. Ugh, is that cat hair? Freaking who dat? Puh. you know, we have to become consciously aware of our hating traits. We have to consciously tweak that. We have to consciously, I mean, jokes is jokes, fun is fun. I mean, if you can't, I'm like this. If you can't laugh at yourself, I got you covered. You know what I mean? Not to laugh at you, but life is funny. Life is short. You have to pick and choose your battles, and you have to, at times, like I've learned to laugh at myself. I, Anybody can laugh at me, but I know I've learned to laugh at myself and be like, damn, Lady J, you fucked up. Damn, Lady J, how stupid are you? Damn, Lady J, you know. And again, that comes with learning to love yourself and accepting who you are and be a better version of you. And that hater stuff, I believe in power of the tongue. Like I said in the last episode, you speak into existence what you have. So if you're going to sit there and be a hater all the time and just speak negative and speak negative, just look at your life. How blessed is your life? How much more blessed can your life be? You know what I mean? I mean, if you speak, positive and do positive, all that, it's call it karma. I mean, everybody titles it differently, but you get what you give, right? And if you're going to give hate, you're going to receive the hate. And the thing is for haters to come on through, you're hating on me for a reason. It's obviously a deeper issue within you. You need to fix that. You need to go ahead and alter that. I can't make you do that. I could give you tools on how to, that you know what I mean? But some of us just are so quick because, again, that's our defense mechanism, right? Our default mode. So why can't we just take these times? I say it all the time, and I'm trying to get it through. I don't expect everybody to agree with what I say and to heed every word I say and this and that. No, 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 no. That's just unrealistic. I mean, if it could be that way, shoot, life would be different for everybody. But my thing is this. We know, I'm not saying it in a depressing way. I'm saying it because it's true. We know we are that much closer to our end. We are that much closer to our moment no longer being here on this earth. Someone comes to you today and says, hey, you've got 60 minutes to live. And I know I just said that, but think about that for a second. Someone comes to you and tells you you have 60 minutes to leave. Sorry. How are you spending that last 60? Why? What is going to make it so much? What is going to make those 60 minutes so much better by hating and downgrading and just walking in such negativity and hatred? What is that going to achieve? Think about that. You may be angry to a point it gives you a temporary satisfaction of like, oh, well, hey, that felt good. I know that thought process because I've been that one. I've been that one where I've been scorned, I've been hurt, and I haven't thought rationale. I acted on my emotions, and I've done some crazy shit. I've done some really crazy shit, whether it's been in my relationships. Sorry, I feel like it just got hair on my face. It's crazy. Um, and I can't go back and change those things, but I was so angered and so pressed that I had to inflict pain on somebody else. And that just goes to show how damaged I was and how much denial I was in of myself, that I had to take it off of me and inflict it onto somebody else. So I know these things. I'm not talking shit out the side of my neck. When I speak to y'all and y'all tune in, I'm speaking on my experiences, hands on. I've lived a life. You are going to hear about so many different things. And I know some of my followers, they know me personally, and they can testify to the shit, that I will be speaking on. You know what I mean? But I'm going to keep saying it. This last year has really opened my eyes towards myself and really being woke about myself. And like I've stated before about taking accountability for your shit. To be a better version of you, you have to take accountability for where you fucked up and where you hate and all that negative shit. Turn it around. Watch what happens when you start speaking negative and acting, or speaking positive and acting on a positive note. Watch how the environment changes. Watch how what in here, you'll feel a change in here. You're going to feel something that you can't explain it. It is the feeling. I can't find the words to express how I feel as a woman, as a queen. I've never felt so empowered. I've never loved myself more than I do today. And I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm going to fuck up and say some shit and do some shit, because I'm human. But I'm going to tell you this. I've learned not to carry that hatred. I've learned, and there's still I still have my moments. Yeah, of course. Again, I'm human. But I'm going to tell you, I don't react like I used to. I don't respond how I used to. I don't hate like I used to. When I speak in love, and I try to do it in a way that isn't going to make someone feel like I'm attacking them. Right? In certain situations with certain relationships with certain people, like communicating with my daughters, it's a little bit different because those are my daughters. But at the same time, I know as much as I have to walk in love and show them in love, I still have to treat them just no different than I would treat you when it comes to a situation, or you. You see what I'm saying? So we have to become consciously aware of what we speak, and we're gonna have our moments where it's like, and we make jokes. There's a fine. Now that we're in an ultra sensitive society, yes, there's certain things that we can't say that we used to say, and we need to come more woke of certain situations that are going on around us in our day to day. Even with people that, again, like I've mentioned, and I'm gonna keep saying this so because someone will catch it. It's a thing that you have to open your mind to understand as to why certain individuals react or respond certain ways. And I don't know why. I guess I was just given that thing, you know to have an understanding for folks. That's why I have so much compassion, and I'm such an empath. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But at times when you grasp an understanding where a person's coming from, it makes it a little easier. And then the 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 hatred, or the the lack of understanding the words, it's you become more awoke to situations, and you watch how you say certain things, because certain people just really, you know don't know how damaging some of these things that you say or do actually is. And it's based off our environment, what we were raised on, and what we were taught as right, or norm, what the norm would be. So we really have to just learn to reword our stuff and do it in a more effective, more meaningful, more positive way than what we've known to do. Now, I know it's easier said than done for some folks. I'm well aware of that. On that note, I love this lighter. I love it, but I hate it. But this thing's got a flame. I could blow out my whole, I swear. I feel like I'm in a friggin' reggae party with the flame that this thing can throw out, this little stupid thing. But so yeah, I just excuse me. Should have brought my water. Should go get my glass of water. Hey, I'm back. I had to do a quick pause, but I'm not perfect. I will never claim to be perfect. There are moments, yes, you see stuff and it's like, oh, some people are just fucking stupid. It, that's okay. But to go ahead and to really knock a person down and at times, I know at times I'm going to say things and it sounds cliche as shit, but it's real shit. We got to watch what we say because we really don't know what that person's going through. And for me, I've been bullied back in, oh man, growing up, all my different elementary school, junior high, high school. I ended up quitting high school because my hair was lit on fire and I'd get body checked into lockers and all this kind of stuff. I've been through shit. And now it's like the bullying and just the anxiety and everything that people have now. I don't recall that when I was a teenager, and I would be the one that would suck it up. I would laugh with them in class, and then I would come home and feel some kind of way. But I was the type of person that I still can't wrap my head, even though at one time I was at my darkest of darkest, and I that was the first time I've like legitimately was ready to take my life. And that was just near 2 years ago, right? But even going up in, more so in junior high, high school, I never thought of taking my life. But some people just they can't deal with certain types of trauma or, negativity as well as everybody's built different. And sometimes I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes we just have to learn to shut our mouth and just learn to be compassionate. And maybe you don't need to be fully understanding or an empath or whatever, but especially in these times, everybody's going through it at some capacity. And we as kings and queens, we're supposed to uplift each other. We shouldn't be knocking each other down. There's too much going on. Life is too short. You got 60 seconds, you got 6 seconds, 60 minutes to live. Let's just say that. You got 60 because we really don't know when our time is to come. We don't. So let's just play 60 minutes left. How are you spending those 60 minutes? Is there a bond that you have to mend? Go fix that. You have to make your wrongs right. You got 60 minutes. We don't think of these things, and it's not a thing of being a downer. It's the thing of speaking the truth. I'm Christian. I believe in God. You know what I mean? I'm not like, a supreme Christian where I can quote every scripture and all this kind of stuff, but I do have a personal relationship with God. And every day I pray to God, thanking God that He got me through another day. And I always ask Him to bring to light to me on something that I need to work out on as individually and to the person. If I've inflicted some type of pain on a person, and I'm going to tell you, I've grown a lot from that. And I'm still, there's still things I'm working on, but I'm getting a lot better at things that I wasn't good at before. So for the next 60 minutes, how are you doing it? Are you going to adjust your crown as well as your fellow kings and queens? Or are you too busy fixing your own crown and knocking off everyone else's? What are you doing? You really want to spend your last 60 minutes breaking down someone who's already feeling like shit, already given themselves self blame because of what's been going on in their life? You want to be the contributing factor of that? That's how you want to spend your last 60 minutes? Really? We got to do better. We have to do better. I still have to do better in certain areas. So, can we just, these last 60 minutes, can we just learn off each other and understand one another and just walk in love instead of hate, anger, resentment, bitterness, and all that other negative shit? That's my message for today. I I I have all these ideas when I do my shows, and I do certain pre-recordings, and something just tells, I don't know, I just wait till the day of, and it just seems those are the messages. I don't know. I'm not complaining because I just give it to God. This whole thing is God's got me on this, so I'm just walking in faith when I do this stuff, and it's gonna take me to where it needs to take me to. But I need to let y'all know that you have a purpose and you need to get right before you get gone. Your last 60 minutes. Just saying. I speak in these messages in love. I'm hoping these messages will fall into the ears and eyes of someone who needs the message to be a better version of themselves. The next episode, I'm gonna be speaking on the men. We're gonna holla at the men because I've talked about women and using their children, and now I want to holla at the men and how to treat the queen, how the kings need to treat the queens better. Because some of you out here acting like gestures, just saying you need to become a king, knock that friggin' goofy hat off your head and put a crown on it. But we're gonna save that for Sunday. But Friday, Friday we doing it 6:30. I tried to do a live the other day, but I'm gonna see come on here and do a test run before Friday. But 8:30 Pacific. No, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Dang it! 6:30 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time, and 5:30 for the West Coast people. So let's bring in the weekend. Summer's just around the corner, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I've done a little bit with my shit. So now the link is in the about section of my channel. So when you go click about, you'll go down and you will see Straight Vibe and merch. Go click that link and go and see what's there. Feel free to purchase a tank top, a mask, because we're going to be masking it for a while. That I don't think that mask thing is going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Or rep some Straight Vibe and merch, or just do something for you. Not to support me, but do something for you. Love yourself. Do something random today for somebody. We can't go around and hug. Well, stay tuned for the hugging series. Ooh, and 15 minutes of flame. If you guys seen my post and talked about 15 minutes of flame, a new segment, 15 minutes of flame. This is coming up. We dropping it next week. So 15 minutes of flame. Y'all wonder what 15 minutes of flame is? 15 minutes of flame. Like 15 minutes of shame. The ones that just could be fire. It could be just bomb shit. Like no good. In the flames. So yeah, so that's a little segment that I'm gonna be doing starting next week. Like I said, I got some projects coming in. So, and then I'm gonna have a merch giveaway coming next month. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for spending the time that you do with me, because out of anywhere you could be doing anything, on any other social media platform, and you decide to tune into me. I love you for that. Like you took time out of your day to straight vibe with Lady Jade. Like, that is super, super dope. That's dope. That's dope. And I'm looking forward to when I can actually see someone outside my home where I can actually hug my people. God, I'm just waiting for the borders to open. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. But yo, thank you. And make you number one. Take care of you first. Work with them. Reflect out. Do something random for somebody right now because we all need it right now. Doesn't it? Not much effort. Not much effort. Just give somebody a thumbs up because we're all wearing masks. Sometimes, if you can't realize, a lot of people, I don't know how some of y'all just don't catch it. Shit. I can tell when a person's looking at me by their eyes. But, some of y'all just go, just do this or peace sign. Show, show something love wise this weekend. Oof. I'm going to hit the streets this weekend. Just taking a straight vibe when I went onto the streets this weekend. So, yes, I'm telling y'all, it's about to get fun. We're going to have a giveaway next month. And Friday, we going live. We turning up. We're going to have music. I got my Moscato. I might have to get another one because I got a feeling that one bottle is not going to be enough. And if the weather holds up, oh shit, yeah. And our nights are getting, ooh, baby. If y'all ain't from the YUG area, wait till you see what it's going to be like at nighttime. Like it's already like 11:30 in like a month. 11:30 will still be light out. It looked like the sun just set. It's so pretty up here. But anyways, I'll be sharing some of those moments with you. Y'all, I'm going to be doing live starting next week on my Instagram. Link is in the about section of Straight Vibe in here on YouTube. Starting next Wednesday, I'll be going live on Instagram. Stay tuned for that as to exact time. And yeah, see, I'm all over now I'm getting excited. I need to smoke. It's the weed. It's the fucking weed. I promise you, it's the weed. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope y'all are having a super blessed day. Thank you for stopping in and straight vibing with me. I love y'all. Love, peace, and straight vibing. Yes, Karen, I took that with me. We rocking you. I'm rocking you. I love you. Thank you for the love and support. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Forward, backward, wherever, just pass the word. If you know someone that needs to hear one of these messages, feel free to share it. Invite them to come in. Friday, we will do a live so I can actually interact with y'all. I hope to see y'all then. If not then, keep vibing whatever your vibe is until the next session. Well, I love you. I love you. We out of here. Peace signs all day, baby. We need that. Love, peace, and straight vibing. We out of here.